Welcome to Learn Short and Typing with Vikas sir. Progressive magazine exercise number 22 840 words. 100 word per minute. So be ready, start. Infrastructure is the growth driver of an economy. Our country needs massive investments estimated to be in excess of rupees 50 lakh crore in infrastructure to increase growth of GDP, connect and integrate the nation with a network of roads, airports, railways, ports and inland waterways, and to provide good quality services to our people. We have made an all-time high allocation to rail and road sectors. We are committed to further enhance public investment. Provision of key leakages like coal for power, power for railways, and railways racks for coal have been rationalized and made every efficient. Prime Minister personally reviews the target and achievements in infrastructure sectors on a regular basis. Using online monitoring system of Pragati alone, projects worth 9.46 lakh crore have been facilitated and fast tracked to secure India's defenses. We are developing connectivity infrastructure in border areas. Rohtang Tunnel has been completed to provide all-weather connectivity to the Ladakh region. Contract for construction for Zojila Pass Tunnel of more than 14 km is progressive well. I now propose to take up construction of tunnel under Sela Pass. For promoting tourism and emergency medical care, government will make necessary framework for encouraging investment in sea plane activities. Urbanization is our opportunity and priority. My government has rolled out two interlinked programs, Smart Cities Mission and the Amrit Stop. Smart Cities Mission aims at building 100 smart cities with state-of-the-art amenities. I am happy to inform that 99 cities have been selected with an outlay of rupees 2.0 lakh crore. These cities have started implementing various projects like Smart Command and Control Center, Smart Roads, Solar Rooftops, Intelligent Transport Systems, Smart Parks Stop. Projects worth rupees 2400 crore have been completed and works of rupees 21,000 crore are under progress to preserve and revitalize soul of the heritage cities in India. National Heritage City Development and Augmentation Yojana has been taken up in a major way. India is blessed with an abundance of tourist attractions. It is proposed to develop 10 prominent tourist sites into iconic tourist destinations by following a holistic approach involving infrastructure and skill development of technology, attracting private investment, branding, and marketing. In addition, tourist amenities at 100 Adarsh monuments of the Archaeological Survey of India will be upgraded to enhance visitor experience. This is in line to upgrade our infrastructure for tourism in our country, which will enable more and more tourists to come. The Amrit program focuses on providing water supply to all households in 500 cities. State level plans of rupees 77,000 crore for 500 cities have been approved. Water supply contracts for 500 projects worth rupees 20,000 crore and sewerage work contract for 272 projects costing rupees 12,500 crore have been awarded. Reforms are being taken by these missions. 482 cities have started credit rating 144 cities have got investment grade rating. My ministry will leverage that India Infrastructure Finance Corporation Limited to help finance major infrastructure projects including investments in educational and health infrastructure on strategic and larger societal benefit considerations. Our government has scaled new heights in development of road infrastructure sector. We are confident to complete national highways exceeding 9,000 kilometers length during 2017-18. Ambitious Bharat Mata Pariyojana has been approved for providing seamless connectivity of interior and backward areas and borders of the country to develop about 35,000 kilometers in phase 1 at an estimated cost of rupees 5,35,000 crore. To raise equity from the market for its mature road assets, NHAI will consider organizing its road assets into special purpose vehicles and use innovative monetizing structures like toll, operate and transfer and infrastructure investment funds. Strengthening the railway network and enhancing railways carrying capacity has been a major focus of the government. Railways capex for the year 2018-19 has been pegged at rupees 1,50,000 crore. A large part of the apex is devoted to capacity creation, 18,000 kilometers of doubling third and fourth line works, and 500 kilometers of gauge conversion would eliminate capacity constraints and transform almost entire network into broad gauge. There has also been significant improvement in the achievement of physical targets by railways as well. We are moving fast towards optimal electrification of railway network. 400 kilometers are targeted for commissioning during 2017-18. Work on eastern and western dedicated freight corridors is in full swing. Adequate number of rolling stock 12,000 wagons, 5100 coaches and approximately 700 locomotives are being procured during 2018-19. A major program has been initiated to strengthen infrastructure at the goods sheds and fast track commissioning of private sidings. A safety first we policy with allocation of adequate funds under Rashtriya Rail Suraksha Kosh is cornerstone of railways focus on safety. Maintenance of track infrastructure is being given special attention. Over 3,600 kilometers of track renewal is targeting during the current fiscal. Full stop.